We're here with Worthy Road Studios. I'm Alexander, and we are at Jackson Christian School today as Sacred Heart's Lady Knights are about to begin their game, taking on the Eagles here. And make sure not to go anywhere because we are just about to get started here. Of course, Sacred Heart coming off a tough loss against Millington on Tuesday. That score was 77-29. Right before that, though, a couple days before, last Friday night, they beat USJ by 25 points. The final score was 65-40. So still a lot of hope for the Lady Knights here and Coach Dotson. Now there are 12-10 on the season so far, but they're playing a bit weaker team in Jackson Christian. Jackson Christian is 2-12. So a rough start for the team, a bit young team in the words of Coach Freeman. I mentioned it before the game to him about what he thought was going to go on, and he said he's got a young team, and they're struggling to find their place so far this season, but it'll still be a good game tonight. Jackson Christian is going to be taking on Sacred Heart. Looks like we're about to go to the floor. PA announcer will hail their starters and the national anthem.
We would like to welcome the Knights from Sacred Heart. At this time, please stand for the prayer led by Athletic Director Jason Shelton, followed by the national anthem.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day, for the blessings you give us. Thanks for watching over us through some bad weather last night. Lord, we ask you to continue to be with us, take care of folks today as they're traveling, both coming here to this contest and home this evening. Keep folks safe. Lord, we're so thankful for the gifts and the talents that you've given to the young men and ladies that are participating here today. Help them to use those to the best of their ability, bring out the best of each other in the spirit of competition. Lord, we ask that you help all of us every day to strive to put you first and others before ourselves. This is not something we pray. Amen.
That's your starting lineups for tonight for both Sacred Hearts Lady Knights and, of course, the Lady Eagles of JCS. Sacred Heart looking for its first win in several days here. They're on a 5-game lose streak since their last win back on January 21st. Looking for an easier night tonight. They've had a bit of the run of the mill so far. Some tough games in the last couple weeks here. This game maybe not as tough. Of course, JCS, a team that struggled on the season so far. But here it looks like we're getting ready for the tip-off. Tip-off for the Lady Eagles will be number 1, Trinity Brooks. And it looks like Sacred Heart's going to send number 20, Emily Gill, out there. Excuse me, that is number 12, Caitlin Gill. Easy to mix up sisters. And the ball's going to go to Jackson Christian. Shot there from Ava Jones, no good. She misses the first shot of the ball game, and the ball will get in the hands of Sacred Heart. Good save there by Jasmine Blankenship. The ball was headed out of bounds. Brianna Gill with the ball now. She'll give it off to Emily Gill. Green with the shot. No good for Brianna Green from 3. Score is still 0 with about a minute played so far. It's a bit of a small crowd here tonight. And Emily Gill playing aggressive so far. She tried to rip the ball out of the hands there. And the ball will go out of bounds instead. Taylor Baylor. A drive and a shot from number 22, Alana Yarbrough. Give her the first 2 points of the ball game. Blankenship with the ball now. Thought about a 3. Sacred Heart running a slow offense so far. And, of course, as soon as I say that, we're going to see Mariah Hughes drive in and get a layup. Their first 2 points of the ball game. It's all tied up here at Jackson Christian. Trinity Brooks driving in. A 3 attempt here, and it is good. The first 3 of the ball game goes to number 25, Erin Baines. And a steal there from Jackson Christian from Trinity Brooks. They're going to call a travel there on Brooks. Ball's going to go the other way. Playing a bit of a press already is the Lady Eagles. The ball will be inbounded here by Emily Gill. A pluck there from Trinity Brooks, her second of the game. Out of bounds there. Off the hands of one of the Sacred Heart players. The boys' Sacred Heart team coming in here as a steal from Emily Gill. Gets the ball going back the other way. And a pass to her sister, but no good on the shot. Great playmaking there. They'll still get 2. Pass under the basket. A 3 attempt here. Bounces out for Taylor Baines. Ball's going to stay with White. Looks like the pass will be inbounded by Trinity Brooks. A foul there. Foul's going to go on Green. The first foul of the ball game. It'll take number 22, Yarbrough. She'll go to the line. She has 2 tonight already. And she'll miss the and 1. Attempting to drive in there was number 10, Mariah Hughes. She'll end up getting the foul. Sacred Heart looking to make something happen here. They're down 3 early on. Blankenship gets into a jump ball on the floor with Baines. Ball's going to go Sacred Heart's way. .504 remaining here in the first quarter. It's a 3-point ball game. Gill with the ball. She's looking to her sister. She'll drive in. She'll make that one. Early on, the connection between Emily and Caitlin Gill did not result in a bucket, but there they'll get it. It's now a 1-point game. Pass inside, almost thrown away, but Baines is able to corral it. Driving in and way off the mark is Taylor Baines. Her second shot of the ball game. She missed a 3 earlier on. Caitlin Gill will be called for the travel there. She just took an extra step when she was going to make that pass, and that is not what you want to see. The ball will be inbounded now by Trinity Brooks. A pass over the heads there of the Sacred Heart, but won't result in anything. She whips it to the corner. And a great dribble move there by number 4, Barnes, but can't get the shot to go. That dribble move got her wide open underneath the basket, but the shot was a little too powerful, went over the top without even as much as touching the rim. Jasmine Blankenship now. Caitlin Gill driving in again. Off to her sister. And a 3 for Green. She's made 1. She shot 2. It looks like it's going to be a timeout as Sacred Heart takes a 2-point lead here. Score is 9-7 with 3:23 to play. We'll take a quick break.
Hey, if you're looking for something different, come to Lou's Crawfish for curbside pickup. Hey, if you're looking for something different, come to Lou's Crawfish for curbside pickup. Hey, if you're looking for something different, come to Lou's Crawfish for curbside pickup.
If you're just now joining us, I'm Alexander Bitterling, and this is Worthy Road Studios. Sacred Heart's Lady Knights lead the game 9-7 with a little bit over 3 to play here in the first quarter. Baines with the ball up top. She's guarded by Green. Looking for a pass. Going to see a foul here. Unclear at the moment who that was on. The ref makes his way to the table. Like it's going to be on number 10. That foul's going to go to Mariah Hughes, her first of the game. And an easy bucket attempt there. The inbound went right into the hands of Carly Holt, and she'll get her first 2. Tied game. Caitlin Gill in the corner. Hughes loses the ball there. It'll end up in the hands of Baines. We'll see another foul there. As Gill and Baines end up on the floor, the foul's going to go to Gill. Several quick fouls here from Sacred Heart. They're now at 3 team fouls. That pass barely went over the head of Hughes. A wild shot. She'll get the foul, but that was Trinity Brooks. Her first shot of the game. She had 2 steals. Tie game with 2:43 to play. Good shot there from Brooks. A lot of arc, but it'll go in. Looks like we're going to see Taylor Baines check in, and we're going to see her sister, Erin Baines, check out. The shot is up, bounces off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Caitlin Gill. A three from Emily Gill, off to the side. Hughes with the ball, heavily guarded, but she'll drive in. About 2:20 to play. It's a 1-point game. Jackson Christian leads it 10-9. A shot from Green, a mid-range jumper, but it's too short. In transition, Jackson Christian, but they'll slow it back down. Bring the ball back up to the arc. 2 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Driving in was Brooks. The shot from Baines. Taylor Baines, her first two. It's now a 3-point game. Jackson Christian stealing the ball and give Trinity Brooks 2 points. Green with the ball. She gives it off to Gill. She'll give it to Caitlin Gill. And back to Emily Gill. The sisters passing the ball back and forth quite frequently here tonight. Blocked is Hughes. Jackson Christian leads it by 5. A wild pass out of the hands of Taylor Baines. It looks like it was intended for Riley Bradford, but it was nowhere near. Sacred Heart's ball, 1 minute and 2 seconds here in the first. Veda Johnson gonna check in for Sacred Heart. The freshman that's made a big impact in some games. She'll take a jumper and off the mark. Quite a bit short there for Veda Johnson. Just looked like she didn't plant her feet and put enough power behind that one. Gonna be Sacred Heart's ball. Jackson Christian just stepped out of the line with the rebound there. Veda Johnson. And she spun, but she can't get the shot to go. Just rolled off the side of the rim. Thought about the shot there. Jackson Christian with 35 left here in the first quarter. They lead by 5. As number 4, Lily Barnes, falls to the ground. The foul is going to be called on Caitlin Gill, her second of the ball game. A shot from 3, and it is absolutely there from Taylor Baines. Give her 5 points on the ball game. Jackson Christian leads it by 8. Caitlin Gill back to Hughes, and it'll go in. Great teamwork there from the Sacred Heart Lady Knights. It's a 6-point game with 10 to play. Just got to stop Jackson Christian from scoring here. The final shot there, but she'll draw the foul from Lily Barnes. I'll bring her to the line. That's going to go on Caitlin Gill, her third in the first quarter, already in foul trouble, and we haven't even made it to the second quarter. She'll go to the line for 3 shots. No good on the first one. Second one will go. The first points for Lily Barnes on the game. It's now a 7-point game with 1 second to play after this shot here. Looks like she's struggling to get enough power to get it to go. And Emily Gill will be forced to dribble that out the last few seconds of the first quarter. It is 18-11. Jackson Christian Lady Eagles lead it here. I'm Alexander Bitterling, and this is Worthy Road Studios. We'll take a quick break, but don't go anywhere.
They say that you need great curb appeal when you're looking to sell your house. At a school, that curb appeal can be found in extracurricular activities such as sports, theater, choir, and the performing arts, At Sacred Heart, we believe in excellence in the front porch. We believe in excellence, dedication, and commitment to teach our students to look beyond themselves.
The first quarter has expired here at Jackson Christian School, but we are back here. It'll be the second quarter of action, and Sacred Heart is down by 7 points, struggled a little bit in the second half of that first quarter. Not doing so well on the offensive end of things and struggling to keep Jackson Christian contained. Now it looks like Sacred Heart's going to take Hughes out onto the floor. We're going to see Jasmine Blankenship. We're going to see Emily Gill, Veda Johnson, and Brianna Green. Now with the ball right now is Taylor Baines for Jackson Christian. They've also got Aaron Baines in the ball game, number 25. A shot from three for Baines, but won't go. She made a three in the first quarter. Hughes with the ball. She'll drive in. They're going to call a foul. They're going to call it on Trinity Brooks. Her first. The second team foul. Sacred Heart already with 6 team fouls in the first quarter. Jasmine Blankenship, the sharpshooter for the Lady Knights team. Ball's going to be just popped out of bounds there off the hands of Aaron Baines. Blankenship will find Gill for the inbound. Emily Gill finds Hughes. Hughes thought about driving. Blankenship won't drive either. And they continue to run this little dribble to the center. They're going to call a travel on Hughes. Veda Johnson was ready to put the ball up, but she did not have time before the travel was called. Jackson Christian with the ball now. The ball being handled by Taylor Baines. A quick pass there. They are passing the ball around the arc, but looking for something down in the paint. That's going to be a double dribble. Aaron Baines was looking to regather the ball, but she just struggled and ended up getting the double dribble. Hughes triple teamed. She'll find Green. Green driving in and off to Veda Johnson. Veda will dribble, and the ball will just roll out. A good shot from Veda Johnson, but she just is not getting the luck she needs for the ball to go in. On the floor, Emily Gill with the ball. She'll give it off to Blankenship. A good stop there by Sacred Heart. They're down 7, so they've got to make something happen. And Hughes will hit the bottom of the rim. Just too quick to dribble in and wasn't able to stop in time. A shot. It's a 3 to advance the lead to 10 points. A big shot there. And they'll get the ball back. Up from number 11, but won't go. Baines now with 6 points, 2 threes on the night. And another steal from Jackson Christian. They're going to call Veda Johnson for the foul. Veda Johnson's first foul of the night. Not so sure about that one myself, and neither was Coach Dotson. That'll bring Yarborough to the line. The gym is very quiet here at Jackson Christian. They're completely silent, hoping the Yarborough will make these shots. She will make the first one, which will allow her to go ahead and take a second attempt here from the line. It's an 11-point game. Jackson Christian with double the score of Sacred Heart. And she'll go ahead and make the second one. She now has 7 points. Sacred Heart doing everything they can just to hold on to the ball. And Emily Gill will be able to catch up to that one. It's a 12-point game here at Jackson Christian. A good pass from Blankenship, but Green hit Gaines in the mouth, or Baines in the mouth. The ball will go out of bounds here. Baines looking like she'll need a second. Riley Bradford's going to check in for Baines. Baines is holding her neck. Looks like she maybe have been elbowed in the neck on accident. Sacred Heart team here leaving. Looking like they're going to get ready. Sacred Heart men's team, of course. Hughes will put it up, but it looks like the foul's going to be on the floor. So that will not count. 5:13 here in the second quarter. Veda Johnson gets the inbound, and she'll put it up for her first two. That is where Veda Johnson's height comes in advantage. Of course, she's struggled to shoot so far in this game, now 1 for 4. But if she does get going and start making shots, she's going to have a huge impact for Sacred Heart. A three just bounces out for Bradford. Jackson Christian slowing it down. They've been playing so aggressive that with the steals and the fast breaks that it looks like they are tired. They're going to hold the ball. Taylor Baines holding it. She'll get off to Riley Bradford, who will hold it herself. Hughes going up there to give a little token pressure, get the game back going, but Jackson Christian looked perfectly content to just hold the ball up there with the 10-point lead. No shot clock, of course, and makes it easy for Jackson Christian to do just that. A great pass there from number 1, Trinity Brooks, down to Yarborough for 2. Yarborough, a huge impact so far for Jackson Christian. That foul there will be on Emily Barnes. Another three from Jackson Christian, and that one will bounce out again. Riley Bradford now 0 for 2 from the line. That foul's going to be on Riley Bradford, her first one, which will give Sacred Heart the ball back. They are down 12 with 3:41 left here in the first half. And Green just barely able to get a hold of the ball. Hughes drives in, takes the Euro step, but she'll be blocked by Holt. Taylor Baines up again with the ball. Still a 12-point game, and Jackson Christian is perfectly willing to hold the ball for as long as they can and run that clock down. Sacred Heart needs this time, so they've got to keep that pressure going. They can't just allow the Eagles to stand up top with the ball like that. Hughes for 3, and just off the front of the rim. And if driving into the paint's not working for Sacred Heart, they're going to have to turn to that 3 ball and hope they can get that going. Blankenship with the pressure. Holt with the ball, and Blankenship getting the ball to roll out of bounds, but it'll still be off her hands. We're going to see number 25, Aaron Baines, and number 24, Blakely Melton check into the game for the Lady Eagles. That'll send Baines out. And it'll send out Yarborough. Blankenship. She'll get the and one opportunity. Blankenship with her first 2 points of the ball game. But she will go to the line. Of course, a great shooter for Sacred Heart. So looking for the opportunity to get the and one here. It's a 10-point ball game. Blankenship will hit it off the back of the rim. She'll miss that one. It'll be rebounded by Jackson Christian. A steal there from Blankenship again, just like the last play, and she'll get that one to go as well. Blankenship is taking this ball game into her hands here. And that will be a timeout, so we'll take one as well. It is 25-17 with about 2 minutes left here in the second quarter.
Excellence in academics is what is at the heart of Sacred Heart of Jesus High School, offering classes in both regular, honors, as well as the AP classes and dual enrollment with the University of Memphis at Lambeth. Come and be a part of an excellent education and have your child learn to be all heart, all in.
25-17, Jackson Christian leads it here on Worthy Road Studios. And of course, this is all made possible by our sponsors, which are Victory Honda, Lou's Crawfish, and Sacred Heart School itself, bringing you all of their away and home games for the boys and the girls this season. It's an 8-point game, and mostly because of Jasmine Blankenship getting 2 quick steals and 4 quick points for the Lady Knights to keep them in this ball game and keep Jackson Christian from slipping away. The inbound here. Jackson Christian with the ball. Trinity Brooks driving in quickly. She'll dish it out. And she'll get the ball back there, but it'll just bounce off the rim. Green to Johnson. A tough pass, almost stolen, but we'll see Jasmine Blankenship take a 3. No good from Jasmine Blankenship. She's really come alive here at the end of this second quarter. The ball will stay with the Lady Knights. That'll be Emily Gill inbounding the ball. She'll take a wide open 3. No good. Emily Gill took a 3 attempt early on. Veda Johnson there with 2 more points. Give her 4 on the day, and it's suddenly a 6-point game. Jackson Christian went from leading by 12. A Euro step there for number 25, Erin Baines. She'll get 2 points, and she'll go to the line for 1 more. What a move there from Erin Baines. Jackson Christian is going to send out number 34, Tess Little, and also seat number 4, Lily Barnes. That'll bring back in number 22, Elena Yarborough. And 1 way off the mark. It's back to an 8-point game. 1:17 here in the first half. Jasmine Blankenship down to Veda Johnson. She'll spin and chuck one up, but that one was nowhere near. About a minute left to play here. Driving in, Jackson Christian. The shot from Taylor Baines is no good. Jasmine Blankenship to Emily Gill, who will rip the ball right out of the jump ball contest. Jasmine Blankenship will get her own rebound. We'll see a jump ball there on the floor. Jackson Christian not playing with the same aggression we saw early on, as Jasmine Blankenship took the 3 there and was able to run in, grab her own rebound, and pick up the jump ball, which will give the ball back to Sacred Heart. Jackson Christian struggling to keep the same energy they had at the end of that first quarter and the beginning of the second one. Sacred Heart looking to score at least once here before halftime. Hughes will miss the shot, but she'll get the jump ball as well. That jump ball, of course, will go Jackson Christian's way. But good job by Hughes to continue with the ball and stick with the play. Green will pick up the inbound. She'll give it to Hughes, who's going to get fouled on the floor. But she'll go to the line. Was a shooting foul. It looked like it was maybe on the floor, but the refs decided it was not. She's looking for her 5th and 6th point of the game. She'll make the first one, which will get Sacred Heart up to 20 points, now down 7. This game was all Jackson Christian's way for a while, but Sacred Heart slowly pulling back into this game. They'll get both there. Good job by Hughes for free throw shooting. A wide open three, but it'll be off to the left from Erin Baines. She's made 2 and she's missed 2 so far tonight. She's missed 3, excuse me. She's 2 for 5. They're going to call a foul there on Hughes. Calling a lot of fouls on Sacred Heart so far. Hughes now with 2. Of course, Caitlin Gill has 3 she had early on. She hasn't been in the game for a while. Maybe not even at all this second quarter. Taylor Baines at the free throw line. And she'll miss it. It'll be rebounded though. And the shot is good from Elena Yarborough. Hughes tried to put it up, but she'll be blocked as time expires here. Now only an 8-point game. Sacred Heart falling behind early on, but slowly clawing their way back into this one. They were down by 12 at one point. Score now is 29-21. It is halftime here at Jackson Christian. And Coach Dotson going to give his team a little bit of a talk in the locker room. Of course, Coach Freeman as well. But we'll take a break here at Worthy Road Studios and be back here in a few minutes for the second half of action.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy." Being a Christ-centered education, Sacred Heart wants all of our young men and women to know where to stand in this world in moments of challenge and controversy. Come and be a part of a Christ-centered, excellent education. Grit, perseverance, determination, and dedication to being committed to something bigger than yourself. The sports at Sacred Heart of Jesus High School, along with our wonderful coaching staff, offers not only these characteristics to be instilled in your young man or young lady, but they offer an excellence in drive and determination facing all of the great competition and preparing them for the next level. The St. Mary's and Sacred Heart Mardi Gras Auction and Casino Gala is an exciting event that everyone looks forward to each year. With a combination of 2 wonderful fundraisers, it's an evening that will be unforgettable. We are doing the auction online February 6th through February the 12th. Please register at the link. The live event will be held July the 24th this summer at the Civic Center. We look forward to seeing you all there.
Hey, if you're looking for something different, come to Lou's Crawfish for curbside pickup. Hey, if you're looking for something different, come to Lou's Crawfish for curbside pickup. Hey, if you're looking for something different, come to Lou's Crawfish for curbside pickup.
They say that you need great curb appeal when you're looking to sell your house. At a school, that curb appeal can be found in extracurricular activities such as sports, theater, choir, and the performing arts. At Sacred Heart, we believe in excellence in the front porch. We believe in excellence, dedication, and commitment to teach our students to look beyond themselves. Excellence in academics is what is at the heart of Sacred Heart of Jesus High School, offering classes in both regular, honors, as well as the AP classes and dual enrollment with the University of Memphis at Lambeth. Come and be a part of an excellent education and have your child learn to be all heart, all in. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy." Being a Christ-centered education, Sacred Heart wants all of our young men and women to know where to stand in this world in moments of challenge and controversy. Come and be a part of a Christ-centered, excellent education. Grit, perseverance, determination, and dedication to being committed to something bigger than yourself. The sports at Sacred Heart of Jesus High School, along with our wonderful coaching staff, offers not only these characteristics to be instilled in your young man or young lady, but they offer an excellence in drive and determination facing all of the great competition and preparing them for the next level. The St. Mary's and Sacred Heart Mardi Gras Auction and Casino Gala is an exciting event that everyone looks forward to each year. With a combination of two wonderful fundraisers, it's an evening that will be unforgettable. We are doing the auction online February 6th through February the 12th. Please register at the link. The live event will be held July the 24th this summer at the Civic Center. We look forward to seeing you all there.
Hey, if you're looking for something different, come to Lou's Crawfish for curbside pickup. Hey, if you're looking for something different, come to Lou's Crawfish for curbside pickup. Hey, if you're looking for something different, come to Lou's Crawfish for curbside pickup.
They say that you need great curb appeal when you're looking to sell your house. At a school, that curb appeal can be found in extracurricular activities such as sports, theater, choir, and the performing arts. At Sacred Heart, we believe in excellence in the front porch. We believe in excellence, dedication, and commitment to teach our students to look beyond themselves. Excellence in academics is what is at the heart of Sacred Heart of Jesus High School, offering classes in both regular, honors, as well as the AP classes and dual enrollment with the University of Memphis at Lambeth. Come and be a part of an excellent education and have your child learn to be all heart, all in. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy." Being a Christ-centered education, Sacred Heart wants all of our young men and women to know where to stand in this world in moments of challenge and controversy. Come and be a part of a Christ-centered, excellent education. Grit, perseverance, determination, and dedication to being committed to something bigger than yourself. The sports at Sacred Heart of Jesus High School, along with our wonderful coaching staff, offers not only these characteristics to be instilled in your young man or young lady, but they offer an excellence in drive and determination facing all of the great competition and preparing them for the next level. The St. Mary's and Sacred Heart Mardi Gras Auction and Casino Gala is an exciting event that everyone looks forward to each year. With a combination of 2 wonderful fundraisers, it's an evening that will be unforgettable. We are doing the auction online February 6th through February the 12th. Please register at the link. The live event will be held July the 24th this summer at the Civic Center. We look forward to seeing you all there.
Welcome back here at Jackson Christian. This is Word the Road Studios, and I'm Alexander Bitterling. The score at halftime here for the girls' game is 29-21. Jackson Christian leads it, and of course that is heavily due to the performance from Elena Yarborough. She has 10 points so far tonight. As the teams begin to take the floor here again for the second half of action, Yarborough has been absolutely phenomenal for the Lady Eagles. She has 10 of the 29 points for the team. And a lot of that has been due to the aggressive play that we have seen from the Lady Eagles so far tonight. We've seen a lot of steals and very few turnovers from the team. Now, there in the end of that second quarter, we saw Jasmine Blankenship and the rest of the Sacred Heart team begin to wake up and play the same aggressive basketball that Jackson Christian Lady Eagles were playing. They were getting steals themselves. Of course, Blankenship got a steal and went in for the layup. Then she got a steal on the very next play and did the exact same thing with 4 points real quick there and 2 steals. As the teams take the floor here, it'll be inbounded by Emily Gill. And we'll see Caitlin Gill back in the game after committing 3 fouls in the first quarter. She sat out for the second quarter. Now everything begins here. Hughes with the ball now, and Jasmine Blankenship preventing a steal there. As the official makes his way to the table, we'll see what the call was there. Looks like it's going to be a timeout for Sacred Heart. Early on here in the second half, they just came from the locker room, but they'll go ahead and take a timeout here with only 20 seconds of the first quarter. So the time for this third quarter here is 7:40 left to play. They played 20 seconds, and I guess Coach Dotson did not like what he saw. So he went ahead and pulled his team in for a huddle here. They'll finish up quick, but I would love to know exactly what he told them during that huddle. Jackson Christian got to be a little bit confused why you take a timeout there. But nonetheless, it's over and we're back to action. Almost a steal there from the hands of Brooks, but Hughes will get it back. Caitlin Gill off to her sister, who will drive in for the little shot there, but it won't go. Emily Gill missing that one. First shot of the quarter for the Lady Knights. 45 seconds already played here in the third. This is going to be an important quarter if the Lady Knights want to get back in this ball game. And a wide open 3, and there was no doubt about that one as Taylor Baines hitting her first 3 of the second half. It's back to an 11-point game. Ball's going to go with Sacred Heart. A tight press so far from Jackson Christian here in the second half. Not sure who that pass was intended for, but it'll be picked up by Jasmine Blankenship. And stolen by Trinity Brooks, her third steal of the game. Emily Gill able to pluck that one, playing great defense there. So the ball will go out of bounds. Small student section over there. Expected to fill up before the boys' game, and an air ball there. But it'll be picked up and shot by Yarborough. She now has 12. Timeout from Sacred Heart again, too early on here in the third quarter. We did not take a break for the last one, but we'll go ahead and take a break here. Score is 34-21.
Hey, if you're looking for something different, come to Lou's Crawfish for curbside pickup. Hey, if you're looking for something different, come to Lou's Crawfish for curbside pickup. Hey, if you're looking for something different, come to Lou's Crawfish for curbside pickup.
We're back here on Worthy Road Studio. Sacred Heart struggling again out the gate here in the third quarter. They are now down 13. They were down 8 at halftime. They've been on a difficult streak here. Jackson Christian taking advantage of several steals already here in the third. Sacred Heart off of their second timeout in the third quarter. And they're going to go ahead and give them the basket and the and one there from Trinity Brooks. She'll pick up 2 and a chance to take a third. It's now a 15-point ball game. She'll miss the three-point shot there. The attempt for the three-point, excuse me. The ball will go out of bounds, but it'll stay with Jackson Christian. It's going to be inbounded here by Riley Bradford. Emily Gill playing good defense again. She smacks the ball out of bounds there. She did that early on here in this third quarter. She's playing with aggression so far. Sacred Heart yet to score here in the third quarter. Same score that they went to halftime with, they have now. After 2 minutes of play here, Jackson Christian has gone on a 7-0 run in the last 2 minutes. Jasmine Blankenship able to pick up a rough pass there. She'll commit a double dribble. The ball will go with Jackson Christian. We're going to see number 4, Lily Barnes, check in. That'll send Ava Jones out. Ava Jones, a starter, but has not seen a ton of minutes so far. Not a lot from her either. She missed 1 shot in the first. Jackson Christian taking another shot there from Taylor Baines, but it won't go. She had a 3 at the beginning of this third quarter. Hughes dribbling. Caitlin Gill will drive in. And Green dropped it. She thought about the 3 there. But Emily Gill will take one. Looks like that one was blocked because it did not go very far. The ball will now be Jackson Christian when it goes out of bounds there. Jackson Christian taking full advantage of that halftime break because they've come out as aggressive as they were in the first quarter. And whatever Sacred Heart talked about in the locker room has not been translating to playing well on the floor. Struggling again here in the third quarter. Travel there. Baines took the extra step, and Sacred Heart's got to be thankful for that one. They'll take possession here. 5 minutes about remaining in the third quarter. That'll bring in Carly Holt, number 21. Hughes will pick up the wild ball there and pass to Veda Johnson, and it will just barely not get in. Hit the backboard and the rim, but wasn't high enough. Emily Gill looked like she was holding her hand straight up, but they'll call the foul on her anyways, and that'll bring Trinity Brooks to the line for another attempt for the three-point play. This timeout here, they're going to see Taylor Baines check out of the game, and it'll bring in number 25, Aaron Baines. Both of the Baines starters today. Brooks will get the three-point there. It's now a 18-point game for Jackson Christians. They are completely pulling away here in the third. Sacred Heart still yet to score. They're going to call the charge there on Hughes. Excuse me, I'm wrong. They're going to call the foul on Trinity Brooks, the blocking foul. That'll keep the ball with Sacred Heart. Hughes driving in, gets fouled there. It'll be off of 25. Erin Baines, that's her second personal foul. Caitlin Gill, she'll put it up and she'll get 2. Her first 2 of the third quarter, and Sacred Heart's first 2 of the quarter. It's now a 16-point game. We're halfway through the third quarter already. A wild pass there will not be able to be caught by Riley Bradford. 39-23 the score here at Worthy Road Studios. If you're just now joining us, Jackson Christian has been running away with this one off of Yarborough's amazing performance so far with 12 points and a bunch of steals for the team. Hughes driving in. She'll find Johnson for the deep jumper, and she'll miss. Veda Johnson with 4 points today. Struggling still as far as shooting. A steal there from Caitlin Gill. She's looking for the fast break. Green's with her, and she'll find her, but Green will miss the shot. A beautiful play there, a good pass from Caitlin Gill, but sometimes the ball just doesn't go in the rim. Sometimes you make a good play, you make a good shot, but it just doesn't go in. Right inside the arc there, Riley Bradford will miss a jumper. 3 minutes here in the third quarter. Sacred Heart's got to make a move quickly. Hughes to Green for 3, and off the front of the rim. Sacred Heart struggling with shooting in this quarter. They've only made 2 points. They're going to commit a foul here. That'll bring Erin Baines to the line for 2. The foul will go to Veda Johnson. First one is good. That'll give 40 points to Jackson Christian. We're going to see Jasmine Blankenship check in, Veda Johnson check out for Sacred Heart. It's a 17-point game with 2:41 to play. She'll go 2 for 2. Erin Baines, 2 from the line there, gives Jackson Christian 41. And Sacred Heart doing everything they can just to get the ball across the midline. Jasmine Blankenship, a good shooter with the wide open 3, but it won't go. Driving in was Bradford. The ball will go out of bounds off the hands of Jasmine Blankenship. And a shot there, but she'll get fouled on the way up from Yarborough. She now has 14 points with the chance to make it 15. Foul's going to Caitlin Gill, her third. And it'll go. Yarborough completing the three-point play there, and that'll give her 15 points. A third of Jackson Christian's points. And that'll just squeeze in between the rim and the backboard for Hughes. Hughes, though, will get the steal, and she's all alone. She'll get that one to roll in. Mariah Hughes now with 8 points on the day, approaching that 10-point mark. They're going to call a timeout for Jackson Christian Jackson Christian running away with this one. Score is 44-25 with 1:45 here to play before the last 8 minutes of action. We'll take a quick break here on Worthy Road Studios.
They say that you need great curb appeal when you're looking to sell your house. At a school, that curb appeal can be found in extracurricular activities such as sports, theater, choir, and the performing arts. At Sacred Heart, we believe in excellence in the front porch. We believe in excellence, dedication, and commitment to teach our students to look beyond themselves.
Back here on Worthy Road Studios, I'm Alexander Bitterling, and this is a bit of a blowout so far from Jackson Christian. It's 44-29 with 1:49 here in the third quarter. Ball will be inbounded. There was a whistle. Coach Freeman yelling something from the floor. I can't quite make it out. But he's screaming at his girls. They are up 19 points. The ball will be inbounded now by Trinity Brooks. Sacred Heart going with the press now. Driving in. Out to the arc. A 3 attempt there. And Riley Bradford will get her first 3 points of the game there. It's now a 22-point ball game. Hughes, it's Hughes and Gill against 2 defenders. That one will bounce in. It takes a couple friendly bounces there, but Hughes will get 2 more. Give her 10 points on the night. Be a foul there. Believe that one will be on Hughes. It will. Hughes' third of the night. Her fourth, excuse me. She's approaching that danger zone. In fact, she's in the danger zone. First opportunity, no good from Yarborough. .113 left here. It's a 20-point game. Sacred Heart only scored 6 so far here in the third. Yarborough won't get the second one to go either. Rebounded by Jasmine Blankenship. A little over a minute here to play. Sacred Heart trying to come back. Caitlin Green, a deep 3. Won't go. Sacred Heart went up back with the ball, but a rough pass there will give a fast break to Jackson Christian, and the pump fake from Lily Barnes, but the shot won't go. Aaron Baines going to come in, make a substitution there, bring out number 20, Ava Jones. Jackson Christian with the inbound here. And a foul there. I believe that one's going to be on Caitlin Gill, her fourth. And Sacred Heart now in heavy foul trouble. Of course, they've only got 2 substitutes on the bench. Caitlin Gill with 4 fouls and Malaya Hughes with 4 as well. And still a whole quarter left to play. That one bounces out. Yarborough gone to the line many, many times so far today, shooting about 50%. She'll miss that first one. And that one will just bounce out. .40 seconds left here. Sacred Heart. They're going to call a foul there on Lily Barnes. It's going to be her first foul with 40 seconds left to play. Jasmine Blankenship for 3. And off the front of the rim. They're going to call a foul there on Brianna Green. Her second. It's going to bring Yarborough back to the line, and she's been absolutely living on the free throw line here in this quarter. This is her 7th attempt at the line here. In the first half, she had 5. Her 12th total attempt here. And that one will go in. We'll give her another opportunity. Sacred Heart just was hoping she'd miss that first one and not get the second opportunity. Of course, it's not helpful to Sacred Heart that they've got Jackson Christian in the bonus, as Yarborough makes both of those there. She's at 17 points. Blankenship for 3, but it won't go. That's Cassandra Blankenship. Technical called there on Coach Dotson for arguing with the official. That's going to send Tess Little to the free throw line to take that technical shot. It's a 22-point game, and a lot of the calls are going Jackson Christian's way, so of course it's easy for Coach Dotson to get frustrated in that moment. But I guess he'll go a little overboard there, and they'll tee him up. She'll miss the first one there, her first shot of the game. And it usually refers to fouls, regular fouls, but some would say ball don't lie. Not sure if that refers to technicals, but if it were to, this might be the time to use it. Second one won't go either. So in the end, it won't hurt Sacred Heart too much. It's still a 22-point game, but they won't pick up any free points there. 15.9 to play in the third quarter. Going to call a foul there on Jasmine Blankenship. It'll be her second foul, and they are just running up the foul calls on Sacred Heart here today. They've got 9 team fouls here in the second half already. This will bring Tess Little back to the line, and she'll get a little bit of redemption there. She'll make the first one. Now, she missed both of those technical shots that they gave to Coach Dotson. 50 points now for Jackson Christian's Lady Eagles. She'll make both of them. She's now 50% from the line. There's going to be a foul there on Taylor Baines. She fouled Emily Gill. .7 left. Sacred Heart's got to do it quickly if they want to score before the fourth quarter. And they've got numbers. Emily Gill to the corner for Cassandra Blankenship, and that's going to be off the mark. Cassandra Blankenship now 0 for 2 from the three-point line. That is the end of the third quarter action here on Worthy Road Studios. Score is 51-27.
Excellence in academics is what is at the heart of Sacred Heart of Jesus High School, offering classes in both regular, honors, as well as the AP classes and dual enrollment with the University of Memphis at Lambeth. Come and be a part of an excellent education and have your child learn to be all heart, all in.
(51-27) at the end of the third quarter. We've got the last 8 minutes of action here on Worthy Road Studios. If you're just joining us and you're a Sacred Hearts fan, you're wondering what in the world happened. This has been due mostly to Yarborough's performance for Jackson Christian. He has 17 points through 3 quarters, and Jackson Christian getting a lot of steals today. Multiple players with multiple steals already. And Sacred Heart has struggled to get the ball across midcourt, much less to actually score points. They only had 6 there in the third quarter. Hughes driving. She'll put the shot up, but there's a foul call. It's going to be on number 25, Erin Baines. It's going to be her third. Of course, she might be approaching foul trouble, but not like Mariah Hughes or Caitlin Gill, who both have 4 for Sacred Heart. Hughes will make the first one. Starting off the quarter much better than they did in the third quarter. They played about 4 minutes before they scored a point there in the third. And only one will go for Hughes. It'll be rebounded by Yarborough. Yarborough, a freshman, playing very well. A 3 here, she'll take it deep. But that won't go for Ava Jones. They'll get the ball back. Emily Gill gonna fall to the floor there. Well, looks like we might have a timeout from Jackson Christian. 7:30 left here at the end of the game. We'll take a quick break here at Worthy Road Studios and be right back.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy." Being a Christ-centered education, Sacred Heart wants all of our young men and women to know where to stand in this world in moments of challenge and controversy. Come and be a part of a Christ-centered, excellent education.
7:30 left to play here in the final quarter of this ball game between Sacred Heart and Jackson Christian School. The Lady Eagles pulling away with this one. They lead it by 23. Baines with the ball, but Hughes playing amazing defense. She'll knock the ball out of bounds. Jackson Christian, we saw in the first quarter, was perfectly happy to stand at the top of the arc and just dribble the timeout. They dribbled about 2 minutes away there in the first quarter, and the ball will be inbounded, but off the hands of Blankenship will go out to bounds. Jackson Christian been running the clock down all day. They appeared also to be resting from just the intense basketball they've been playing with the fast pace. And right there, they'll pick up 2 more off the hands of Yarborough. Give her 19 points. And 2 more points there quickly for Jackson Christian. It's now 55-28. The inbound. Can't get a shot up the baseline. Ava Jones getting crowded out. They're going to call her for a travel. And Emily Gill looked terrified that was going to be a foul on her. She quickly looked over to the officials, but no, that was a travel, and a textbook travel, in fact. Tough game of basketball here today for the Lady Knights, but they've done the best they could to rise to the challenge. Blankenship from the corner. She'll hit a 3. That'll help make this score look a little bit better. Her first 3 of the day. It's going to bring in 2 new Jackson Christian players. Of course, a team that has a lot of bench support. That'll bring in number 2, Riley Bradford. And she'll get the inbound there. Almost dribbles out, but able to stay in. Out to the corner, fakes the 3 and drives in, but that won't go for Trinity Brooks. Hughes gets it off to Blankenship, and Emily Gill will take a deep 3 from behind the arc. Caitlin Gill just stepping out there when she tried to get the rebound from her sister's shot, and they'll go with the Lady Eagles. 6:10 remaining here in this ball game. Jackson Christian not pulling away like they were earlier in this game. In fact, Sacred Heart in the last couple minutes has kept up the same pace that Jackson Christian has. If they were able to do that throughout the night, would have been a lot closer game and maybe even a completely different game. Emily Gill playing rough here, but no foul will be called. Tess Little falling to the floor, but this ball will still stay with Jackson Christian. A 3 there from Trinity Brooks, won't go. There was a whistle. Looks like it'll be Jackson Christian's ball. Excuse me, that'll be a foul on Jackson Christian. That'll be Tess Little. I believe that was a foul on Trinity Brooks. It's going to be a 1-and-1 opportunity for the Lady Knights. They're down 24 with the chance to get 2 here with the time stopped. Emily Gill will be at the line to shoot. She'll miss, but it'll be rebounded by Green. Hughes drives in. Euro steps. She'll be fouled. That'll bring Hughes to the line for 2 more. Chance for 2 more with the time stopped. It's going to be a foul, number 24, Melton, her second for Jackson Christian. This is going to bring in substitution for Taylor Baines is going to come in for Lily Barnes. It's now a 23-point game. And off the front of the rim, but it will be on the floor is a jump ball. Looked like Emily Gill almost had a hand on it, almost had good possession of it, but just wasn't able to follow through completely. Ball will go Jackson Christian's way. A step there, but the shot won't go for Taylor Baines. 5-14. They're going to call another foul there on Melton, number 24 for the Lady Eagles. So bring Sacred Heart to the line for another opportunity for 2. They've been struggling on these free throw opportunities here in the last couple minutes, but Jackson Christian just keeps handing it to them. Going to be Emily Gill at the line again. And that one will be up, but won't be good. It's on the floor again. Jump ball. This one's going to go to Sacred Heart. Still a 23-point game, but still 5 minutes to play. Green driving, and she'll make it. 2 more points there for Brianna Green. Gets the score down to 21 differential. 34 points now for Sacred Heart. They're playing much better basketball now than they've played throughout the night. And Hughes almost with a steal there. Out to the corner. Looked like she was out of bounds from my perspective, but the refs had a much better view. Gill to Gill, and Caitlin will get 2 more points. A great assist from Emily. It's now a 19-point game. Sacred Heart beginning to come back into it as Hughes gets the steal. She'll put it up quick for the basket. Where has this been from Sacred Heart all night long? It's now only a 17-point game. They've gone on a great run here in the last few minutes. A wide open 3. It will go off the front of the rim and be rebounded by Hughes. Tess Little, the one shooting the 3 there. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and it'll stay with Sacred Heart. Going to bring in some substitutions. Going to bring back in some starters for Jackson Christian. Going to bring back in Trinity Brooks, and it's going to bring in Carly Holt. Into Green, and the bounce there is absolutely painful if you're a Sacred Hearts fan. It just could not go in. Sidestepping there was Taylor Baines, but it won't go. Looks like Trinity Brooks is going to be fouled there. The foul's going to be on Hughes. It's going to be her 5th. So that'll bring her out of the game. Looked like she was the only one that knew it was her fifth. You could see on her face just the shock and how upset she was. And Veda Johnson will come in for her and finish out the last 3 minutes and 37 seconds. Hughes on the night had over 10 points. She had, let me tally it up real quick, she had 15 points, so a great performance from Hughes tonight, but it's going to be difficult for them to come back down 17 here without the help from Hughes. Now Veda Johnson comes alive like she did a couple weeks ago in Memphis. They could very well still be in this ball game. First opportunity here from Trinity Brooks from the line. It'll bounce out. Now as the last few minutes are expiring here in the last quarter of this ball game, we will have an interview in between the games, so don't go anywhere. That one will fall in. Don't go anywhere because we will have Principal Ann Kale here with me, principal for the Sacred Heart School. Passes, Cassandra Blankenship with the ball. Quite a bit of passes there. It's difficult to recap. Luckily for you, you're able to see. And Caitlin Gill committing the travel there. With 3:23 left in this game, it's an 18-point game. Jasmine Blankenship there, able to turn around as Green misses the shot. She'll chuck up the second one and get the friendly bounce. Brianna Green now with about 9 points on the day. It's now a 16-point game with 3:12 left to play. We won't take a break here. We'll stay right here because we got about 3 minutes left in this game. We don't want to miss any of the action as Sacred Heart begins to claw their way back into this one. They were down by over 25 at one point. Now they're down with only by 16. Of course, they only have 3 minutes and 12 minutes to complete this comeback, and they are without the help of Malaya Hughes. Now Veda Johnson came in for her because Malaya Hughes committed her 5th foul, which will foul her out of the ball game. Sacred Heart has been plagued tonight by those fouls. They committed 10 here in this half. They committed about 10 in the first half, team fouls that is. And Caitlin Gill right behind Hughes. She is 1 foul away from fouling out as well. That would make Coach Dotson have to play full capacity. You would have no bench players for the last couple minutes. Right now, Emily Gill is seated. And a fast break here. They're going to call a foul on Jasmine Gill as Erin Baines rises up and gets the 2. She'll get a chance for a third. Jasmine Blankenship now with 3 fouls. Not really in trouble with 3 minutes remaining. Baines will get the 1 to fall there. She'll get the 3-point play. It's back to a 19-point game. Cassandra Blankenship to Green. She thought about the 3. Caitlin Gill in trouble. Jasmine Blankenship thought about the 3 as well. They've got to make smart shots here with a little bit of time they've got. They're going to call out of bounds there from Erin Baines. She almost had the steal. She stepped out of bounds when she had possession of that one. Green with the inbound. And Blankenship there, able to get her sister in on that one, and they're able to secure it. Jasmine Blankenship, a bit of a wild shot there, but it won't go. About 2.5 to play. Time is running low for Sacred Heart and for their comeback. A whistle here. Official makes his way to the table. Going to call the foul there on Cassandra Blankenship, her first one of the game. But that will bring Trinity Brooks to the line for a chance to score 2 more with the time stopped. 19-point game with 2:21 left to play. It's now a 20-point game, and that's a 60th point for the Lady Eagles.
she'll get both of them. Now the boys' game was scheduled for 5:30, but because this game, so many fouls and just the number of timeouts we saw in this game, it's going to be a little bit later than that. Sandra Blankenship, a deep three will bounce in off the backboard. Her first points of the game. She got this one back to 18 points with exactly 2 minutes left to play. Driving in and blocked by Veda Johnson. She didn't even look like she tried. Jasmine Blankenship will drive it in. It won't go, but Caitlin Gill with the rebound. Veda Johnson ends up with the ball. Going to call a foul, I believe, on number 25, Erin Baines, her fourth. It is her fourth. Looks like we're going to go to the line. Players all seem confused, but Veda Johnson will go to the free throw line. This is an opportunity here for Sacred Heart to get back in this one at least a bit closer. It'll bounce off the front of the rim and looked like it was headed that way, but it won't go. A bunch of substitutions here for Jackson Christian. Will bring back in number 11, Taylor Baines. Bring back in number 34, Tess Little. And number 24, Blakely Melton. Veda Johnson can't get the second one to go either. It'll be rebounded by Trinity Brooks. Sacred Heart fighting hard in this one, but it may be too little too late. 1:25 left in the game. And she took a step there around Johnson. Yarborough now with 21 points. A phenomenal performance from her. She has a third of the points for the Lady Eagles. Veda Johnson able to avoid a jump ball there. And the long three for Green won't go. Jackson Christian's going to have Brooks check out. That's going to check back in Lily Barnes for the last 55.5 seconds of play. Veda Johnson gets under the basket and able to get it in for two. She's now at 6 points on the day. It's only an 18-point game, but does not look like Sacred Heart's going to be able to pull this one off. They're going to call a foul there on Jasmine Blankenship. Believe that was an intentional one, but she is now at 4 personal fouls. If her or Caitlin Gill commit a foul, they will have fouled out. That'll bring Emily Gill back into the game, and they will have no bench players. Tess Little will miss the first of the 2 shots. You can see the Eagles standing there. The boys' Eagles preparing to enter into their game in just a few minutes after this one. That's Tess Little able to make the second one. She's got 3 points off of 6 free throw attempts. Into Green and out there to Gill, and then it'll bounce out of bounds. It's a 19-point game. We're in about the last 30 seconds here. But the way this ball game's been going, it could take about 30 minutes. Looks like they're going to dribble quite a bit of time out here. Sacred Heart trying not to foul, but trying to put the pressure on. I believe that foul's going to go on Jasmine Blankenship, which would be her 5th. That is her 5th foul. She fouls out as well. Jasmine Blankenship and Caitlin and Mariah Hughes both fouling out on the day. Caitlin Gill has 4 fouls as well. Now, if she were to commit a foul, Coach Dotson would be only able to put 4 players out on the court. Of course, there's only 19 seconds here, so it would not matter too much. But it shows how much foul trouble the Lady Knights got into tonight. Tess Little at the line again. She'll make the first one. And she'll make both of them. Give her 5 points on the night. Last 14 seconds. It's a 21-point game. Caitlin Gill with the ball. Green will take a deep three. It looked good, but it's off to the left. I believe they called a foul there, maybe perhaps on Melton. They did not call a foul. 3 seconds left to play, and Sacred Heart will not foul. So the final score here at Jackson Christian School is 66-45. Jackson Christian won it mostly off the hand of Yarborough. She had 21 points herself, several assists and a couple steals as well. A phenomenal performance from the freshman, and that along with the aggressiveness of the offense and defense from the Lady Eagles proved to be too much for the Lady Knights today. They still had a great performance, particularly there in the fourth quarter. They came out strong and they came to play. They chose not to go down without a fight. But final score, Jackson Christian wins it by 21, 66-45. I'm Alexander Bitterling. We're Worthy Road Studios, and the boys are coming out now to warm up for the game. We'll take a quick break here, and we will be back with Principal Dr. Ann Kale in just a few minutes.
Grit, perseverance, determination, and dedication to being committed to something bigger than yourself. The sports at Sacred Heart of Jesus High School, along with our wonderful coaching staff, offers not only these characteristics to be instilled in your young man or young lady, but they offer an excellence in drive and determination, facing all of the great competition and preparing them for the next level. The St. Mary's and Sacred Heart Mardi Gras Auction and Casino Gala is an exciting event that everyone looks forward to each year. With a combination of two wonderful fundraisers, it's an evening that will be unforgettable. We are doing the auction online February 6th through February the 12th. Please register at the link. The live event will be held July the 24th this summer at the Civic Center. We look forward to seeing you all there.
We're back here at Worthy Road Studios. I'm Alexander Bitterling, and I'm joined by Dr. Ann Kale, the principal of Sacred Heart School.
Thank you so much for being here tonight. This is exciting. It's our last district game, and so we wish both teams good luck. We all go into tournament next week.
Absolutely, and got to be excited as you look forward to the tournament and proud of your teams, both on the boys and the girls side.
Absolutely. Our girls, for the first time, have had a winning season in the 6 years that I've been principal, so it's so good to see their growth, their maturity as players, as well as coming together. And we have an awesome incoming freshman class coming in, so we know the future is really, really bright and continues to grow on the girls' side. The boys, we are losing a phenomenal class of seniors that have been working hard the whole 4 years they've been here. There's only 3 of them, but they have made a huge impact, all of them big shooting guards, so it'll be interesting to see how our play has to evolve next year without those 3. They're very quick. Javion Greer, I mean, he's the little guy out there. You've seen him play. I think he's my height. Alex, about 5'3", and but he will lead both teams in rebounds. It's phenomenal to watch him play. And then, of course, we've got KB, Kendrick Beard, who is an all-around great number 2, plays number 1 sometimes when he has to. He is a utility player, great offense, great defense. And, of course, Dalton McIntyre, who is a phenomenal shooter and just has had all heart, just like the other 2 have his whole 4 years there. So
absolutely. And, of course, it's going to be a great game here in a few minutes. But
yes.
Before we get to that, I want to ask you a question from the principal's perspective. And when you think about sports, how do they help accomplish the mission of education and the mission of Sacred Heart?
Oh, my gosh. I'm so glad you asked me that. Sports is a huge passion of mine, and it's because of what they instill. They back up discipline. They back up integrity, giving to something bigger than yourself, and to work hard. You're not just given an opportunity to play. You have to earn that position to play. You have to earn those minutes. And it is sweat equity. It is showing up. It is working hard. It's not being late. It is being there for your team. on the court as well as off the court. There's a lot of pressure on these guys. They check on each other outside of practices, outside the games, and they're making sure that they're doing the right thing and making their grades and doing all that. So this takes what we teach in the classroom and just takes it to a whole nother level. And so both as a principal and as a mother, that is what sports has done for me, as well as many things. You can get that same discipline through band, through choir, through Boy Scouts, but this is a great outlet to learn those skills.
Absolutely, and of course, we are glad that you've brought these sports to Worthy Road Studios so we could share it with a whole bunch of people.
We could not do. We have been so pleased to have Worthy Roads to broadcast our games, to go back and re-watch the games. Our grandparents in multiple cities watch the games. It has been absolutely so much fun. My oldest son, who is in college, away at college, he watches the games. So it's been such a blessing to you, to Paul, to the whole crew at Worthy Roads, and of course to our wonderful sponsors who sponsor our games. Saya, Lou's Seafood, as well as Victory Honda. So special thank you to all of them that do that.
Absolutely, and of course, what a great time in our world that's so crazy that we can bring the sports to people at home if they can't get out or if we've got minimal seating. But we've only got a few minutes before the game. I'll let you go settle back down. I know you're excited to watch.
That's right. It is so much fun to watch. And again, the end of both play for both of these teams before we all go into district tournament next week. So, we just wish the best. We want everyone to play well and to stay safe and stay, healthy for this game. So
absolutely. Well, I'll let you go ahead and get back to it. Thank you, Dr. Kale, for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right.
And go Knights.
Go Knights. We'll be right back here on Worthy Road Studios in just a few minutes.
Hey, if you're looking for something different, come to Lou's Crawfish for curbside pickup. Hey, if you're looking for something different, come to Lou's Crawfish for curbside pickup. Hey, if you're looking for something different, come to Lou's Crawfish for curbside pickup.
They say that you need great curb appeal when you're looking to sell your house. At a school, that curb appeal can be found in extracurricular activities such as sports, theater, choir, and the performing arts. At Sacred Heart, we believe in excellence in the front porch. We believe in excellence, dedication, and commitment to teach our students to look beyond themselves. Excellence in academics is what is at the heart of Sacred Heart of Jesus High School, offering classes in both regular, honors, as well as the AP classes and dual enrollment with the University of Memphis at Lambeth. Come and be a part of an excellent education and have your child learn to be all heart, all in. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy." Being a Christ-centered education, Sacred Heart wants all of our young men and women to know where to stand in this world in moments of challenge and controversy. Come and be a part of a Christ-centered, excellent education. Grit, perseverance, determination, and dedication to being committed to something bigger than yourself. The sports at Sacred Heart of Jesus High School, along with our wonderful coaching staff, offers not only these characteristics to be instilled in your young man or young lady, but they offer an excellence in drive and determination facing all of the great competition and preparing them for the next level.
We're back here at Worthy Road Studios. I'm Alexander Bitterling, and if you missed it, be sure to go back and watch it at the end of the night. But we just interviewed Dr. Kale, the principal of Sacred Heart School. She talked about sports. She also talked about the impact that sports can have and how beneficial it can be for the students, not just from a physical standpoint, but also a mental and standpoint of where they can actually excel in the other aspects of their life, not just physically. Well, it's about 40 seconds here before we start the boys' game. Sacred Heart taking on JCS. I'll go to the floor now for our PA announcers. They will announce our starters for tonight's game. That's your starters for tonight's game for the boys' side of things, of Sacred Heart taking on JCS Eagles. And, of course, JCS has a wide bench. They've got plenty of players that can come into this game, but Sacred Heart not a small roster either. Here comes the tip-off here. It's going to go Sacred Heart's way and into the hands of Kale. Jarvion Greer with the ball. McIntyre driving in. And he'll pick up the first 2 points of the game, Dalton McIntyre. Ball now in the hands of Jackson Christian and specifically Aiden Shaw. Quick passes here from the Eagles. You can hear Sacred Heart student section chanting defense and a virtually silent Jackson Christian student section. Driving in, the ball rolling out. Aaron Smith taking the first shot for the Eagles. Trey Troll. And several consecutive passes from Sacred Heart as well, but Trey Troll looks like he wants a shot. He'll get 2. They now lead it by 4. Jackson Christian yet to score after a minute of play here so far. A 3 be way off the mark for Aaron Smith. He's now missed 2 shots, a 3 and a jumper from inside the arc. McIntyre almost with a steal there. And Trey Troll was in his face, but Aaron Smith will not miss that one. He'll pick up his first 3 points and Jackson Christian's first points of the ball game. Beard, a jumper. And he makes it look easy. He's now the 3rd Sacred Heart player to score. They have not yet missed a shot. 6-3. They've got the score doubled. Calling the offense here is Manners. Arnold. They're going to say it's Jackson Christian's ball. Score is now 6-5. I missed who the foul was called on. or if it was a travel or what the call was specifically. McIntyre playing some great defense here at the top. A wild pass, and then on his way over, Dylan Arnold's going to fall to the ground pretty hard. McIntyre's going to throw the inbound. 5 minutes left to play. Beard for three, and it'll be long. Rebounded by Kale, who's fighting for it. Ball's going to go to Jackson Christian with about 5 minutes to play. Playing defense is Greer here, keeping him on the other side of the halfway line. Jackson Christian in a bit of trouble here, trying to find some kind of opportunity. And blocked there by Trey Troll. The ball's going to go out of bounds off of the Eagles. It'll stay with the Knights. Great job by Trey Troll there to get the block, and to also get the ball to go out of bounds off of one of the Eagles. 5-6 is still your score. Several minutes here without, the ball will go out of bounds, I believe, off the hand of Beard. Oh, on the way out, it must have been swatted by number 10, Aiden Shaw. Beard with the ball now, and Troll's going to drive in, spin, and lose control of it. May have been plucked by one of the Eagles. I didn't see who, but the ball took a quick turn. It's going to be stolen by Greer, but he's fighting on the floor. And jumping on top was Will Cisco. He's going to get a foul for that one. He was at the neck of Greer, and Greer looks like he might be in a bit of pain after that. It'll be the first foul of the ball game. Still 6-5, about 4 to play. Greer to Beard. McIntyre thought about the three. He faked it. Into Trey Troll and back to Greer for the little floater, but won't go. A three in the corner will not go in. That'll be Aaron Smith. He is now 1 for 3 from the arc. McIntyre is going to show him how it's done, and he drains it. McIntyre now with 5 points just off of 2 shots. Made a jumper early on and made a 3 there. It's now 9-5, Sacred Heart, with 3 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Going to be a travel there for Jackson Christian. McIntyre's going to inbound the ball here to Greer. Trey Troll driving in, but regains possession. Beard for 3. Be rebounded by McIntyre. McIntyre drives. Ball's going to stay Sacred Heart's way. Went out of bounds off of one of the Eagles. 2:35 here in the first quarter. Student sections beginning to fill up for both Sacred Heart and Jackson Christian. Two more points there for Jackson Christian, or for Sacred Heart. Thought about the 3, but he'll drive. Going to be fouled, I believe, on Trey Troll. Bring him to the line. Will indeed go to Trey Troll. Be his first personal foul, and in fact, the first foul for Sacred Heart. Will Cisco will make the first one. He's now got 1 point. Only 6 points so far for the Eagles. Trey Troll will take a seat for a moment. going to bring in Xander Taylor. And Cisco making both of them there. It's now a 4-point game. Sacred Heart bringing the ball up the court here. 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. They've dominated so far. Taylor with the ball. Kale thought about the shot. Out to the corner to Taylor, but it'll be short. A good look. He'll be fouled on his way up. That's number 10, Aiden Shaw. He'll go to the line for 2. Foul's going to go to number 14, Jake Kale, his first. Made the first of the shots there, and he'll make them both. So far, Jackson Christian perfect from the line, going 4 for 4. They've slowly inched back in this one. It's now only a 2-point game. Jarvion Greer. McIntyre driving, dishes to Kale. Can't get it to go. Shaw missing the shot there. Being crowded by Sacred Heart. But he'll get the shot off. Dylan Arnold with 2 more, give him 4. It's now the leading scorer right behind McIntyre. McIntyre driving, spinning, and just barely missing, but he'll get his own rebound. And behind the back pass, but way off there for Jarvion Greer. He got a bit too excited and overpowered it. Three more points there. Sacred Heart. 30 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. It'll go far for number 25. It'll be a timeout here. 20 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Going to bring in Chavis. A steal there from Greer. He'll take it himself for 2, and he'll be fouled on his way up. Foul's going to be on number 24, Cameron Mainers. His first. It's now a 5-point game with 12 to play. Greer trying to make it a 6-point game here. And they're changing the call here. It's going to be Jackson Christian's ball and no shot. They'll keep the points though. And they sped up the play there, and Manners just couldn't get to the ball. It's going to be 3.3 to play. It's unclear what is going on here. And there were about 15 players on the court there. A last-second 3 from Taylor, but it will not go. That makes our final score for the quarter 16-11. Sacred Heart leads it off the hot hand of McIntyre. He has 5. We'll take a quick break here at Sacred Heart and be back with the second quarter.
The St. Mary's and Sacred Heart Mardi Gras Auction and Casino Gala is an exciting event that everyone looks forward to each year. With a combination of 2 wonderful fundraisers, it's an evening that will be unforgettable. We are doing the auction online February 6th through February the 12th. Please register at the link. The live event will be held July the 24th this summer at the Civic Center. We look forward to seeing you all there.
I'm Alexander Bitterling, and this is Worthy Road Studios. Sacred Heart leads Jackson Christian now 16-11. The girls' game earlier, Jackson Christian pulled that one off by over 20 points, but Sacred Heart looking like they're going to maybe pull out this one. Of course, a lot closer game through the first quarter. They lead it by 5. McIntyre with 5 points of his own. He's got a third of the team's. The lead scorer in this one. Beard there, but he'll miss. He has 2 points from the first quarter. He also missed 2 threes. Playing great defense here is Greer. And Arnold almost fell over. A little floater there from Aaron Smith. Give him 5 points. It's now a 3-point game. McIntyre out to Beard for 3 and won't go. Ball's going to stay with Sacred Heart. And a steal there from Dylan Arnold. That gives the ball back to Jackson Christian. It's only a 3-point game. 1 minute expired here in the second quarter. Tried to pass in, but he'll travel trying to stay in bounds. He was triple teamed by Sacred Heart down low, and he ran into trouble on that one. Jarvion Greer with the ball now. McIntyre was the one that inbounded it. Out to Taylor, takes a quick 3. It'll be off to the left. Arnold thought about the fast break, but slowed it down. And through traffic there, Aiden Shaw now with 4 points. It's a 1-point game here at Jackson Christian. Beard barely able to corral that one. It had too much power behind it. He couldn't catch it as quickly as he would have liked. And a big block there by Shaw. They're going to call a foul. It's going to be on Shaw. He didn't like it, neither did the home team here. Going to be a technical. That's going to send Taylor to the line for 2. He'll make the first one, 17 for Sacred Heart. Taylor making both of them. And Aiden Shaw beginning to come alive a little bit for Jackson Christian. He's got 4 points. He had that big block there that they called a foul. Called a technical on him. Beard driving out to McIntyre for 3. And a thing of beauty that play was right there. McIntyre now with 8 points. He's gone 2 for 2 from the 3 line tonight. And great pass from the hands of Kendrick Beard. It's a 6-point game now. A 3, and it'll be off the mark for Aiden Shaw. In transition is Taylor, but there was a whistle. They're going to call a travel. And he's got to be beating himself up after that one. A beautiful shot, but unfortunately traveled on his way down. So the points will not count. It'll be Jackson Christian's ball. Still a 6-point game here. 5:30 left to play in the second quarter. Looked like they were throwing an alley-oop, but just a rough pass and able to be grabbed by Austin Volks. Another call here. Looks like Sacred Heart may have stepped out of bounds. Greer keeping the pressure on Arnold. Not allowing him to pass him. And blocked there by Arnold and Taylor. And Trey Troll will grab the ball. Two more points for Sacred Heart. It's an 8-point game. A pass there. The shot will not fall for Cameron Manners, but they're going to call a foul on Kendrick Beard. That's going to be his first foul. It's going to bring Cameron Manners to the line for his first two. First free throws for Jackson Christian here in the second quarter. McIntyre wiping the ground there. Must have been some sweat. Taking quite a bit of time here to line up for this. But nonetheless, Manners will take his shot. He'll make the first. Gives 16 to Jackson Christian. And that gives Manners his first point of the game. A starter. And he'll get the second one to fall. It's now a 6-point game. Jackson Christian down 17-23. Greer there almost getting a 5-second violation, not getting across the line quick enough. He had to sprint to get there. There's a whistle and a travel called. It was a quick travel called. I didn't see a lot of steps from Greer. And Beard's going to be called for a foul on that one. He tried to rush in and get the inbound, but just was not able to. Ended up running in to the player there. That'll be Beard's second personal foul. As we approach halftime, 4 minutes until then, about 4:25 to be exact. Arnold with the ball up top. Arnold for three. And can't get the step back to go. .408 left to play. Greer with the ball now. Sacred Heart still leads it by 6. Greer looking for a pass. He'll find Taylor. McIntyre driving in now. Can't get that one to fall, but he'll get his own rebound and put up the second one. He now has 10 points already here in this ball game, the lead scorer for both teams. He was a player that Dr. Kale talked about at halftime between the two games, that he was a player that plays with a lot of passion, as well as the other seniors here on the Sacred Heart team. McIntyre proving that tonight. McIntyre for three. That one's going to be short. He'll airball that one. Just his first missed three of the night. He missed by quite a bit on that one. This is going to bring in number 21, Will Cisco, back into the ball game. And also number 24, Cameron Manners. It's an 8-point game for Sacred Heart. Arnold thought about rushing in, but decided to slow it down. Arnold driving, And McIntyre ends up with the rebound. Arnold can't get the shot to go. A whistle there. Going to be Jackson Christian's ball. The second quarter here has been very long. Several fouls committed, quite a bit of turnovers that just slow the overall time of the game down. Inbounded, but in trouble is Jackson Christian. And they'll find Aaron Smith. It was about all they could do to get the ball inbounded, and now they've got to go ahead and try and score. Sacred Heart with the steal. And a dunk from Chavez. He stole the ball, which turned into his first 2 points of the ball game. An in-game dunk for Chavez. Going to be 2 points there for Jackson Christian, but everyone's still in awe of the dunk there. Greer missing a shot, his first of the quarter. Trey Troll with the steal. They're going to give a foul, I believe, there to Aaron Smith. A lot of yelling back and forth from the student sections. But the foul will go to Aaron Smith, his first, his second of the game. The ball will now be inbounded by McIntyre. That's going to bring Shaw back in, and Smith will check out. I was initially correct. Shaw does only have one personal foul. They said 2 over the PA announcer, but it was 1. Taylor for 3, be off the mark. He's missed 4 threes so far tonight. A quick move there. And Shaw's going to be fouled by Greer over the shoulder and rough. But nonetheless, he did prevent the basket, so not a terrible foul because the ball did not go in. Aiden Shaw get a chance for 2 here from the line. He's perfect so far today. 2 for 2 in the first. And he'll go 3 for 3. It's a 7-point game. About a minute and a half till halftime. And he'll go 4 for 4. He's now at 6 points. It's a 6-point game as well. Greer holding the ball at the top of the key. Trey Troll trying to give a bit of a pick there, but he'll end up with the ball. He's in trouble. He'll give it to Chavez, who spins. He can't get the shot to go. He'll go to the line. Foul's going to go to Cameron Manners, his second. Chavez with that big dunk a few moments ago, and if you missed it, you're going to want to go back and watch that. He got a steal, and on the fast break, dunked it on the right side of the rim. He'll get the second one, give him 3 points on the night. 28 Sacred Heart, 21 Jackson Christian. Shaw spinning just to get across the midline. A 3 here. It'll be off the mark for Smith. He's missed 3, made 1. Last 40 seconds here in the half. It's a 7-point game. Greer looks like he's going to hold it out for one more opportunity. He's just dribbling. No pressure from Jackson Christian at all. And Dylan Arnold seems content to just stand there and wait for Greer. The coach not telling them to pressure at all. Kyle Teachman, the head coach for Jackson Christian. McIntyre with the ball. 5 seconds, they're running low. Taylor gonna have to pull up a three, and it won't go. It looks good, but it won't fall. That's his 5th miss from the three-point line tonight. It is a 7-point game, 28-21 here at halftime. Sacred Heart leads Jackson Christian, and an impressive performance so far from Dalton McIntyre. He has 10 points in the first half. We'll be back in just a few short minutes with the second half of action here. It's an exciting game at Jackson Christian.
Hey, if you're looking for something different, come to Lou's Crawfish for curbside pickup. Hey, if you're looking for something different, come to Lou's Crawfish for curbside pickup. Hey, if you're looking for something different, come to Lou's Crawfish for curbside pickup.
They say that you need great curb appeal when you're looking to sell your house. At a school, that curb appeal can be found in extracurricular activities such as sports, theater, choir, and the performing arts. At Sacred Heart, we believe in excellence in the front porch. We believe in excellence, dedication, and commitment to teach our students to look beyond themselves. Excellence in academics is what is at the heart of Sacred Heart of Jesus High School, offering classes in both regular, honors, as well as the AP classes and dual enrollment with the University of Memphis at Lambeth. Come and be a part of an excellent education and have your child learn to be all heart, all in. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy." Being a Christ-centered education, Sacred Heart wants all of our young men and women to know where to stand in this world in moments of challenge and controversy. Come and be a part of a Christ-centered, excellent education. Grit, perseverance, determination, and dedication to being committed to something bigger than yourself. The sports at Sacred Heart of Jesus High School, along with our wonderful coaching staff, offers not only these characteristics to be instilled in your young man or young lady, but they offer an excellence in drive and determination facing all of the great competition and preparing them for the next level. St. Mary's and Sacred Heart Mardi Gras Auction and Casino Gala is an exciting event that everyone looks forward to each year. With a combination of two wonderful fundraisers, it's an evening that will be unforgettable. We are doing the auction online February 6th through February the 12th. Please register at the link. The live event will be held July the 24th this summer at the Civic Center. We look forward to seeing you all there.
Hey, if you're looking for something different, come to Lou's Crawfish for curbside pickup. Hey, if you're looking for something different, come to Lou's Crawfish for curbside pickup. Hey, if you're looking for something different, come to Lou's Crawfish for curbside pickup.
They say that you need great curb appeal when you're looking to sell your house. At a school, that curb appeal can be found in extracurricular activities such as sports, theater, choir, and the performing arts. At Sacred Heart, we believe in excellence in the front porch. We believe in excellence, dedication, and commitment to teach our students to look beyond themselves. Excellence in academics is what is at the heart of Sacred Heart of Jesus High School, offering classes in both regular, honors, as well as the AP classes and dual enrollment with the University of Memphis at Lambeth. Come and be a part of an excellent education and have your child learn to be all heart, all in. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy." Being a Christ-centered education, Sacred Heart wants all of our young men and women to know where to stand in this world in moments of challenge and controversy. Come and be a part of a Christ-centered, excellent education. Grit, perseverance, determination, and dedication to being committed to something bigger than yourself. The sports at Sacred Heart of Jesus High School, along with our wonderful coaching staff, offers not only these characteristics to be instilled in your young man or young lady, but they offer an excellence in drive and determination facing all of the great competition and preparing them for the next level. The St. Mary's and Sacred Heart Mardi Gras Auction and Casino Gala is an exciting event that everyone looks forward to each year. With a combination of two wonderful fundraisers, it's an evening that will be unforgettable. We are doing the auction online February 6th through February the 12th. Please register at the link. The live event will be held July the 24th this summer at the Civic Center. We look forward to seeing you all there.
Hey, if you're looking for something different, come to Lou's Crawfish for curbside pickup. Hey, if you're looking for something different, come to Lou's Crawfish for curbside pickup. Hey, if you're looking for something different, come to Lou's Crawfish for curbside pickup.
They say that you need great curb appeal when you're looking to sell your house. At a school, that curb appeal can be found in extracurricular activities such as sports, theater, choir, and the performing arts. At Sacred Heart, we believe in excellence in the front porch. We believe in excellence, dedication, and commitment to teach our students to look beyond themselves. Excellence in academics is what is at the heart of Sacred Heart of Jesus High School, offering classes in both regular, honors, as well as the AP classes and dual enrollment with the University of Memphis at Lambeth. Come and be a part of an excellent education and have your child learn to be all heart, all in.
Welcome back to Worthy Road Studios. I'm Alexander Bitterling, and we are back now with the second half of action. Just about a minute here till we get started again. But currently, Sacred Heart leads this game 28-21 over Jackson Christian.
And, of course, all of this action is made possible by our sponsors tonight, which are Victory Honda, Lou's Crawfish, and, of course, Sacred Heart. And we talked earlier with Dr. Kale, the principal at Sacred Heart, and she discussed not only how proud she is of these teams, but also how important sports can be for all aspects of an education, that it can teach you hard work and dedication and teamwork and leadership, some of the great skills that are needed for high school and college and life as you continue on. Now here, as we begin to put away the practice balls here and start the second half of action, we are about to start the third quarter. McIntyre is the leader of the game at this time. He has 10 points in the first half, and right behind him is Aiden Shaw with 6 points of Jackson Christian. He is carrying that team so far, just as McIntyre is carrying the Knights. A three from Shaw, and he tried to fall down, looking like he was looking for a foul call, but he did not get it. And that ball is going to rim out from Manners. The ball is going to go Sacred Heart's way. Good defense on the part of McIntyre and some of the other guys down low to not commit the foul, but prevent that shot from being easy. Still a 7-point game. No one scored since halftime. McIntyre. Trey Troll driving and out to Beard for three, and he'll get it to go. Give him 5 points on the night. His first three, he's now 1 for 4 from beyond the arc. It's a 10-point game. Must have been a 2 because they've only added 2 points to the scoreboard, and plucked there by Kale. Nothing will come of it. A great pass from Smith to Manners, but Manners cannot make the shot. He has 2 points in the second quarter. McIntyre drives in. They'll say the foul's on the floor, so the shot will not count. But the shot, or the foul, will be on number 10, Aiden Shaw. That's going to be his second personal foul. Let's see Beard inbound the ball here. McIntyre thought about the three. He's very fond of that move where he throws his head back and acts like he's going to take a three, but it works fairly often. Beard. And McIntyre going to hold the ball up top for a moment. Jackson Christian seems content as a rough pass there, but Greer will be able to still corral it and get the 2 points. Give him 4 on the day. 5. They are now up by 12, increasing their lead, and Jackson Christian is yet to score from halftime. They've already played 2 minutes here in the third. A wide open three will be way off the mark for Will Cisco. Beard gonna drive in and out to McIntyre. And 2 more for Javion Greer. He's now at 7 points on the day. It's a 14-point game, and Jackson Christian still yet to score here in the second half. Arnold going to try and take care of it himself, but didn't get the look he liked. Shot to Arnold, but it goes wrong. And Will Cisco able to save that possession there. And a big miss there by Aiden Shaw. That layup wasn't even close. In the corner is Beard, and it'll just bounce out. Will Cisco driving, trying to go up the baseline, but smothered by McIntyre. They're going to call a foul on McIntyre. That's going to bring Will Cisco to the line. He'll get the first one. First point of the half for the Eagles. Second one won't go. Trey Troll's going to have the inbound under the basket. Greer drives, throws it up. He's fouled, but it just barely bounces out. That's going to be a foul on Arnold. It's going to be his first. It's a 13-point game. It was an 8-point game at halftime, and Sacred Heart's gone on a 6-1 run. Right there as Greer's able to pick up the first one. He now has 8 points, looking for his 9th. And he'll get them both. It's now 37 points for Sacred Heart and 9 points for Greer. Shaw's going to travel there. Good defense by McIntyre to not be phased by the nice dribble moves of Shaw, but just to stay there and stand in the way. It's a 15-point game, and McIntyre in the corner just off the mark. A good rebound there. Some impressive moves by Austin Volks, but he won't get a look. McIntyre drives, and it just rolls out. McIntyre yet to score here in the third with less than 4 to play. And a great move there by Dylan Arnold. He'll pick up 2 more points. It'll make it a 13-point game. There's going to be a timeout here on the floor, and we'll take one as well. Sacred Heart leads it by 13.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy." Being a Christ-centered education, Sacred Heart wants all of our young men and women to know where to stand in this world in moments of challenge and controversy. Come and be a part of a Christ-centered, excellent education.
Worthy Road Studios, the score is 37-24. Sacred Heart leads this one by double digits, and this is an impressive game so far from these boys, both of Jackson Christian and Sacred Heart, both playing very well, but Sacred Heart leads it by 13. Austin Volks with the ball up top, trying to find a pass, but he'll find Greer. Running down quite a bit of time here is Sacred Heart, and Jackson Christian, I've mentioned it before, seems perfectly okay to watch them do it. McIntyre shoots another 3, but that one won't go. He hit 2 in the first half, and he's missed 3 since then. And he's going to hit one there. It's now 3 for 6, 50% from the 3 line. Wide open 3 there, but it'll be way short for number 15, Walker Ray. Shaw driving, and he'll get 2 up the baseline. Give him 8 points, the lead scorer for the Eagles. Kendrick Beard with the ball. He'll give it to Xander Taylor, who drives and shoots, but won't go. Tough bounce there for Xander Taylor. And this quarter's been a quick one. We've only got about 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter, and it has not gotten any better for Jackson Christian. In fact, it has gotten much worse. They went from an 8-point deficit to a 15, now 14, but been 15 for a significant chunk of this third quarter. They've got to score quickly to get back into this ball game before they let it slip away from them. Arnold going to draw a foul there. It's going to go to Greer. It's going to be his second personal foul of the game. That will not bring Arnold to the line. The ball will just be inbounded on the baseline. And a terrible shot there from Aaron Smith. He airballed that. It was nowhere near. In fact, it hit only net because it never got anywhere near the top of the rim. 14-point ball game, and Jackson Christian not doing themselves any favors shooting like that. Austin Volks with the ball up top to McIntyre. And almost a steal there from Aaron Smith. And there's going to be two more for Jarvion Greer. He's now at 11 points through about 3 quarters. There's a minute 20 left here. Aiden Shaw trying to make something happen for his Eagles. It's a 16-point game. That's double the deficit they had at the half. Double the deficit sounds like something we should get people to say before they go public speaking to warm up their vocals there. It's going to be a 3 from number 12, Gage Boykin. His first impact on the game, but it's going to be a big one. Score is going to be 42-29. It's now a 13-point game with a little less than a minute to play here in the third. We'll take a quick break here at Worthy Road Studios and be right back with the final minute.
Grit, perseverance, determination, and dedication to being committed to something bigger than yourself. The sports at Sacred Heart of Jesus High School, along with our wonderful coaching staff, offers not only these characteristics to be instilled in your young man or young lady, but they offer an excellence in drive and determination, facing all of the great competition and preparing them for the next level.
1 minute remaining here in the third quarter, 57.9 to be exact, but I bet you don't mind if I round that up a bit. It's 42-39, and Jackson Christian would love to round their points up a bit, get at least to 30 points here before the end of the third. But Greer dribbling the ball up on the left side there, and a little bit of pressure now from Dylan Arnold, more than we've seen so far in the game. And Greer almost falling to the ground, but will escape the double team, and looks like he's going to draw a foul. Foul's going to go to Arnold. It's going to be his second personal foul, and 29.4 to play here in the third quarter. Greer versus Arnold, 11 taking on 11. And Greer seemed to get the better half of that matchup here tonight. He's in double digits. Austin Volks there and crowded by 4 players from Jackson Christian, but he will pick up his first 2 points of the game, and the desperation shot will not go. It's a 15-point differential here as Jackson Christian is down 44-29. We're heading into the fourth quarter here with the final 8 minutes of action. And Sacred Heart's got to be impressed with their boys as they were up 8 at half. They're now up 15 here on Worthy Road Studios.
The St. Mary's and Sacred Heart Mardi Gras Auction and Casino Gala is an exciting event that everyone looks forward to each year. With a combination of 2 wonderful fundraisers, it's an evening that will be unforgettable. We are doing the auction online February 6th through February the 12th. Please register at the link. The live event will be held July the 24th this summer at the Civic Center. We look forward to seeing you all there.
I'm Alexander Bitterling back here on Worthy Studios for the last 8 minutes of action here at Jackson Christian And so far, Sacred Heart has begun to pull away with this one. They were up 8 at halftime. They are now up 15 at the start of the fourth quarter. If Jackson Christian wants to get into this ball game and have a chance to win, they've got to do it quickly here in the first few minutes of this quarter. And Shaw's trying to make it happen, but he can't get it to fall. It's going to be Sacred Heart's ball. Missed opportunity from Shaw. He had a good drive, but he just couldn't get it to fall. He sits at 8 points. Needs one more basket to get into double digits, but the Eagles need quite a few more baskets to get back into this one. A rough pass from Taylor to McIntyre, but McIntyre is able to get the ball and get it up for 2 more points. McIntyre playing a great game so far tonight. He's now at 15 points. A 3 from Arnold, and he made that one look easy. Where has that been for the first 3 quarters of this one? Sacred Heart would love to see some more of that. Or not Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart would hate to see some more of that. Jackson Christian would be very pleased to see some more. Taylor with the ball. About 7 minutes to play. Still a 13-point game. 14-point game. Math is hard on the fly. Greer with the ball here. He's in double digits as well. He's sitting with 11. It's pretty fitting for the player that wears the same number. He's holding the ball up top, dribbling away quite a bit of time, and Jackson Christian just can't afford to let that happen. It's going to be a timeout for Sacred Heart. Coach Beauregard's going to go ahead and take a timeout here. He's still up 14, got to be very pleased with his team, but still 6.5 to go. Quite a long road ahead of them. We'll take a break here, get a rest, and be right back.
Hey, if you're looking for something different, come to Lou's Crawfish for curbside pickup. Hey, if you're looking for something different, come to Lou's Crawfish for curbside pickup. Hey, if you're looking for something different, come to Lou's Crawfish for curbside pickup.
Teams taking the court here after a quick timeout. Kendrick Beard will be the player inbounding the ball here. It appears his intended target is Jarvion Greer, but instead he will go to Xander Taylor. 6:20 left here in the game. Jackson Christian down 14. Arnold trying to do something here on defense. Ball's going to be back up top now with Kendrick Beard. And plenty of time being dribbled away. There goes 30 seconds. Sacred Heart, a rough pass there by Kendrick Beard. Intended for Austin Volks, but it'll go out of bounds. That gives Jackson Christian an opportunity for a possession with a little less than 6 to play. Number 21, Will Cisco, holding the ball up top. And Arnold will miss the 3. He's missed 2 and made 1. McIntyre snatches the rebound there. Will Cisco tried another shot. 5.5 to play. That's how long Sacred Heart needs to hold their lead. And that's how long Jackson Christian has to catch up. 14 points. Greer dribbling the ball. And not a lot of pressure from the Eagles. They don't seem too worried about the clock and being down 14 despite never holding the lead in this ball game. At least holding a significant lead. They may have led by 1 early on, if I remember right, in the first quarter, but since then it has been Sacred Heart leading the way. Ball will go out of bounds there, but stay with Sacred Heart. This just gives them more time. We've got less than 5. Troll with the ball, and it'll be smacked out of bounds by Will Cisco. And Cisco exhibiting the wrong type of effort on that one. It was not really the time to show the aggression, but they have not been showing the aggression in the times they need to. They're content to let players stand at the top of the key and just dribble for long periods of time. Arnold with a fast break. He tried the reverse, but he'll be fouled, and fouled hard by Trey Trull. In fact, he'll stay down for a while. He'll get an opportunity here, though, to go to the line. Trey Trull with his second personal foul of the game. This gives Jackson Christian opportunity to score 2 with the clock stopped. And Arnold will make good use of the first one. He's now got 10 points. And he's going to need a lot more than that if he's going to single-handedly get them back into the game, but he'll go 100 from the line there and make it a 8-point game. Excuse me, a 12-point game. McIntyre for 3, it looks good. It's a bit short. A steal there from Trey Trull. And Kendrick Beard will make the layup himself. Give him 2 more, he sits at 6. Back to a 14-point game. And Sacred Heart sitting pretty steadily at about a 15-point lead. Jackson Christian will edge back into it, but unable to really make a difference. Going to be a travel under the basket for Aiden Shaw. He's tried his best to keep them in this game tonight, but he's been sitting at only 8 points and unable to make a lot happen. Less than 4 to play. Chavez, who had that big dunk early on in the game off a fast break. Driving in is Greer. Give him 2 more. He's now at 13, right at the line with McIntyre. It's a 16-point game. Arnold drives. He'll draw the foul, I believe, on Greer. It will go to Greer, and Arnold will go to the line. Another chance to score some with the clock stopped. That one will roll around the rim a bit, but eventually find its way through the net. Now a 15-point game. And it'll fall away. Rebounded. He'll draw the and one is Will Cisco. His first points of the quarter, but he uses them well. He's got 2 and an opportunity to get a third. It's a 13-point game. We're going to see Jake Kale check in at the next stopped clock. Interesting to see who he will check in for, and that one will bounce out. Greer driving. Draw the foul from Danya Brooks, his first. He's going to bring Kale in. I'm going to take Chavez out. 13-point game. Closest it's been in a while. Jackson Christian still a long ways to go with only 3:15 to do it. Fouling again is Brooks. I guess he grew tired of the chase there for Greer, and he just decided to go ahead and commit the foul. That'll get Sacred Heart closer to that coveted bonus. It's 13 points, 3 to play. And another foul there. Another foul to Brooks, and I don't know if the point here is to foul out of the game in the first minutes you're in or what exactly the strategy is here. But you saw Coach Teacham applauding the fouls, and that's going to be the 4th one for Brooks. He's had 4 in about 2 minutes. He'll check out of the game, and it's going to be the 1-and-1 opportunity from Jarvion Greer. It's a 13-point game, but they just handed a bunch of fouls to Sacred Heart. He'll miss that, so he won't get the second chance. A whistle there. And Arnold will shoot the three after the time, but it won't count. It's going to be a foul on Shaw, his third. That'll make Arnold take a seat. And it'll bring back in Danya Brooks, who just committed 4 fouls on 1 possession. And it looked like he did it on purpose. He seemed proud of them, and they didn't prevent a basket or really do any good for Jackson Christian except get Sacred Heart closer to that bonus. McIntyre driving. A good pass to Greer. Greer spins, drives, and he'll get fouled on the way up. Greer with 13 points. That's going to be the 5th foul for Brooks, and a man who played 1 quarter in this game and did virtually nothing except go in and foul 5 times, and I am still shook. I don't understand the motive of that and why he was checked back into the game with 4 fouls. Greer will miss the first one there. Greer trying to pick up his 15th point. He's got 13, looking for 14 here. Still a 13-point game. And it's about time for Jackson Christian to start getting desperate. He will get his 14th point there, and it'll be a 14-point game. Going to be a foul there. The foul's going to be on Kendrick Beard. His 3rd foul. And we saw the Lady Knights get into foul trouble early on in this game. Earlier tonight, and they actually had 2 players foul out. And a steal there from Trey Troll, or more just a pass. It was passed to him. I guess an interception is what we could call that, but foul's going to be on number 21, Will Cisco. It's going to be his 2nd one. That'll bring Trey Troll to the line. He had 2 points in the first quarter, but not played a lot since then and not recorded any stats. That first one will just bounce out. Bounced all around the rim, but never quite went in. .2:15 left on the clock. He'll make the second one. It's a 15-point game, and that is right around where Sacred Heart is camped all night long. Shaw drives. He'll draw the foul and make the shot. Good job by Shaw there. His first 2 of the quarter. Chance to get a 3rd one. That'll put him at 10 points, first in double digits for the Eagles. Arnold actually is in double digits, so he will join Arnold in the double digits club on the night. But points do not do a lot of good per player if the team cannot score many, and they are down 12 with 2 to play here, so they've got to get some stops quickly if they want to get in this one. Good moves from Greer. And he'll drive in and just barely miss that shot. 1:45 on the clock. Arnold for 3, and he made that one look easy. It's going to be a timeout for Jackson Christian. Arnold now at 15 points, playing very well and keeping Jackson Christian in this ball game. It is a 9-point game here at JCS. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
They say that you need great curb appeal when you're looking to sell your house. At a school, that curb appeal can be found in extracurricular activities such as sports, theater, choir, and the performing arts. At Sacred Heart, we believe in excellence in the front porch. We believe in excellence, dedication, and commitment to teach our students to look beyond themselves.
The last minute and 44 seconds of action here at JCS. Sacred Heart has already taken the court from the timeout. And we're about to get back in this one. McIntyre will inbound the ball to Greer. And 1:30 to play. JCS has got to get some stops. They've clawed back into it. Only a 9-point game, 3 possession, but they don't have a lot of time. Kendrick Beard dribbling out quite a bit of time. Oh, and a good move there to get around Shaw, but nothing will come of it. Shaw kept running the same direction. He had him on ice skates, and Beard will draw the foul and go to the line. Now JCS would rather Sacred Heart have a little bit of time at the line and the clock stopped than to just be able to dribble the ball around. Beard will make that one, puts it back to a 10-point game. He's got a second opportunity here. He's played very well for the Knights. He'll make both of them. That gives him 16 points on the night and helps it back to an 11-point lead. Aaron Smith with the ball. He'll chuck up a 3, but it'll go off the front of the rim. A good rebound there by Kale. And he'll draw the foul, which will bring him to the line with only a minute left to play. Jake Kale took one shot in the first quarter. He did not make it, but he now will have 2 opportunities here from the charity stripe. The first one will just bounce off the front of the rim. Student section for Sacred Heart very pleased with this game, and Jackson Christian student section virtually silent all night long as Jake Kale makes the second free throw. It is now a 12-point game with less than a minute to play. Will Cisco driving quickly, and Arnold with the ball. He'll shoot a 3, and he has been virtually automatic as of late from there. He has now hit 3 and only missed 2. It's going to be a foul, bring Greer to the line. It's a 9-point game. If Greer makes 1, it's a 10. Either way, it's a 3 possession already with only 44 seconds about to play. Greer makes 1, it's going to be a 4 possession game, and it'll roll out. He goes for the second one, taking his time in between shots. And it looks like the adjustments work. He'll make that second one. He's at 17 points. It's going to be a timeout with 43.7 left to play. 56-46 is your score. Sacred Heart leads it by 10.
Excellence in academics is what is at the heart of Sacred Heart of Jesus High School, offering classes in both regular, honors, as well as the AP classes and dual enrollment with the University of Memphis at Lambeth. Come and be a part of an excellent education and have your child learn to be all heart, all in.
I never want to call a basketball game over until it truly is, but Sacred Heart leads this one by 10 with only 43 seconds to play. Unless Jackson Christian does something quick, I'm going to go ahead and say this one is about over. Shaw in trouble. Cisco drives, and instead of putting it up, he'll throw it out. Arnold for 3, and Arnold with another big 3. JCS is going to take a timeout, but we will not go anywhere because this action right here is something we do not want to miss. He's had 4 threes here in the fourth quarter, and he's only shot 5. He's gone 80% from the line. Did a bit of quick math there in my head. He is 4 for 5 from beyond the arc. And what a great performance from Arnold. If only he had done half of that in one of the quarters that happened before the fourth one, this could have been a completely different ball game. It's 7 points. That's about 3 possessions. Sacred Heart will have the ball, and they've got to be careful here to run that clock down, but not to give up possession. It may not prove to be too difficult, but the way Arnold is playing, I would not be surprised if he could pick up another 3 or 2 before this game's over. He's approaching 20 points. In fact, he's at 20 points at this moment. A great performance from him. Struggling to get the inbound is McIntyre, but Beard's going to be fouled, and so that will actually give them an opportunity at the line because they are in the bonus. That foul's going to go to Cooper Cantrell. It's going to be his first one, and a difficult one there with McIntyre struggling to get the inbound, and then you commit a foul, you just give them the opportunity to get over there and score 2 more. In a game that you cannot afford to let slip away from you. And Beard makes the most of the opportunities. He'll get that one to go. He now has 7 points, looking to pick up his 8th. It's back to an 8-point game, 3 possessions. And Beard will get the second one. Now 58-49 with 25 to play. Shaw takes a quick jumper 3, way off the mark. That might cost him. Arnold's the hot hand. You got to give it to him. He's trying to take a step back 3, but misses with 9.8, and Beard's going to be fouled there. Arnold still a very impressive performance from the 3 in this quarter and on the night as a whole. He's taken 6 threes here in this quarter, 7 tonight. He's made 4. Very impressive numbers from Arnold, but it's proving to be too little too late as Beard an opportunity to make this a 10 or an 11-point game here at the Arc. And that one won't go in. Still a 3-possession game, but only 9.8, so not much time at all for the Eagles to get back in this. And Beard will go ahead and make it a 10-point game, making it a 4-possession. 5 seconds remaining. Don't even have a shot up yet. And Arnold's going to get 2 more there. He's at 23 points, very impressive. But there's still an 8-point differential between the two teams. 0.9 on the clock. The game is all but over. I expect the ball to be inbounded here. And Kale very excited as he takes a seat on the bench. You can just feel the win already tonight and the momentum heading with them into postseason play and the excitement of the district tournament coming up. Kale taking a seat. He had a good night tonight. He only made 1 shot from the line, but he was out there making good opportunities for the rest of his team. And 0.9 to play with McIntyre to inbound. This game is over. We've got to play it out, though. Got to be official in the inbound. And Taylor gets a shot off, but nowhere near close there. That will be the last few minutes of regulation. Final score here at JCS, 59-51. Arnold and Shaw doing all they could for the Eagles. Arnold with 23 points, an amazing performance, but he just did not have enough help, particularly on the defensive end, for them to pull off this game. Shaw with about 10 points of his own, a great performance as well. But there's just nothing they could do about that. They got Sacred Heart into the bonus there at the end of the 4th quarter, and mostly off the hands of the interesting play from Danya Brooks, who played about 3 minutes and fouled 5 times and took a seat. I'm not sure what the motive was for that. Would love to talk to Coach Teachman and figure out why that was done and why he was put back into the game after 4 fouls in 1 minute. But Sacred Heart, the story of them would be Jarvion Greer and Dalton McIntyre. Of course, lots of players from the Sacred Heart Knights making big impacts tonight. But McIntyre with over 10 points and Jarvion Greer with over 16. Both of them phenomenal for performances and a great win for the Knights before they head into that district tournament. And, of course, we will say goodnight here from Worthy Road Studios. I'm Alexander Bitterling, and before we head out, a quick word of thank you to our sponsors, Victory Honda, Lou's Crawfish, and, of course, Sacred Heart School themselves, bringing you the action from their season. This is the last game of the season regulation, and we will look forward to their performance and Jackson Christian's performance in the district tournament. That's all here tonight. Your final score here, and Sacred Heart takes home the win over Jackson Christian on the road. That's all here from Worthy Road Studios. I'm Alexander Bitterling. Have a great night.